So yeah, I am packing. But I am very sad. I'm very sad. I I I even became sick at one point. I felt bad, so I had to sleep a bit, and then I've just woken up now to finish up packing. My flight is in the next what time? I mean, how many hours from now? Yeah, my flight is in about 7 hours. 7 hours. That's when I'll be flying out of this place. And I know it's late back in Zambia. It's very late, but you know, somebody told me that if you have to say something, say it, because you just never know. And that's why I've decided to talk now, so that you never know. You never know. You never know who is waiting for you. Let me put this thing. So yeah, so the issue is, you know, I'm very sad. I am very, very sad. You know, some of these things, one would say that it's not advisable to talk about them. You know, you would rather keep them, keep them to yourself. But I am doing a national duty here. I'm doing a national duty here, and somehow people must know exactly where I stand and how I look at things. That is my point of view. I want, as much as possible, people to know where I stand and how I look at things. I am very disappointed. Tonight, I am very disappointed. It's morning here, but I'm very disappointed with the way things are going back in the country. It is very clear that President Hakainde Hichilema is not going to leave any stone unturned, and is not going to cower or hesitate to do anything to sustain himself in power. I said it before. Yes, Eugene Ngosa. Yes, this is a national duty, my dear. This is a national duty. What I'm doing here is a national tour of duty and nothing else. I mean, I'm here for what? You think I'm here for a holiday? I'm not here for a holiday. I'm not here for a holiday. I'm here because of what is happening in my country, and I'm trying to do what I can do to help the situation. Unfortunately, somehow I feel disappointed. I feel let down by some of the people that are supposed to actually give me, you know, the support, the deserving support. I know a lot of people, you know, a lot of you at sleep at no, I can't sleep early. It's morning here. It's morning here. So don't just limit your mind. Don't just focus on yourself. You know, just because ukona wila you think everywhere it is late. No. Here it is. This is now. What's the time now? This is 7:47 now. It's 7:47 now. So the point is that somehow I am feeling disappointed. I'm not discouraged, because my motivation is, you know, is springs from deep down myself. So I'm not discouraged, but I'm somehow disappointed. Disappointed why? Because look, Hakainde Hichilema has completely failed. No matter what the praise singers will say, no matter whatever, all these people who support UPND, who support President Hakainde Hichilema, no matter what they can say, the truth of the matter is that Hakainde Hichilema has failed. This is a fact that cannot be disputed. You know, it's a fact that cannot be disputed. Even if people try to, you know, be positive, you know, try to be academic, be theoretical, the truth of the matter is that things have just failed. Hakainde Hichilema has failed. And since he has failed, I mean, how else can he stay in power? He knows that if any election would be held, even if an election is held today, at this very time, you know, in a story, if an election is held, Hakainde Hichilema would lose an election. And he can lose an election to anyone. Anyone. He can lose an election to me. If I were to contest an election with Hakainde Hichilema, Hakainde Hichilema would lose. Hakainde Hichilema would lose. He would lose an election to anyone. Except, of course, there are issues that you need to consider, you know, because the issues of capacity. If I were to contest an election with Hakainde Hichilema would lose. Unfortunately, I don't have the capacity to reach out in those rural areas, the capacity to make sure that election, the votes are protected, the capacity, you know, to put in the logistics. So I don't have those that capacity. So this is why, when we are saying we are propping up other people, when we are saying no, let Edgar Lungu be the one to run, and let all of us support Hakainde Edgar Lungu, it is because we are looking at such factors. Edgar Lungu is already sold out. Edgar Lungu, I mean, I want to assume he can be able to mobilize, you know, the capacity that can protect an election. But with the way things are going, we are risking. I'm telling you, we are risking. I don't know. I wish I could say more. I wish I could say more. That very capacity which I'm talking about, I'm wondering to say, do we have the capacity? Do we have the capacity? Because with what is happening, really, tafueme. Look how many leaders are inside today. Look how many people are incarcerated today. Look how many people are incarcerated. Nawakwi is inside. Maureen Mabonga inside. Munia Zulu inside. Brebna Changala inside. Dan Pule inside. And JJ Banda, straight from Maina Soko, goes into an interrogation room. And I'm being told he actually collapsed and he has been taken back to Maina Soko. Clearly, JJ Banda is also detained. Edgar Lungu himself is detained. Virtually is detained. Edgar Lungu is detained together with all his family, his entire family. They are detained. And what's going on? It's business as usual. People are drinking. Tomorrow, Bukacha, it will be Saturday. It's business as usual. Do you really think with this kind of things, do you really think you can take out Hakainde Hichilema? Do you really think you can take out Hakainde Hichilema? Chilufya Tayali is out here, and you know, some of you might think, no, Chilufya Tayali is out there. I mean, money is flowing and whatever. I'm actually moving out of this country because, you know, it is rather too expensive for me. But this is the best place that I can be in. But I'm moving away from this country because it is expensive. But really, with the fight that we are doing, with what is at stake? Should I be struggling with the issue of where I should stay? Should I be struggling with where I should stay? Honestly, should I be struggling with where I should stay? Should I be struggling with what I'm going to eat? With this, what is at stake? Should I be struggling with that? Should I be struggling with that, honestly? Eh? Yeah. You need to understand him, what is at stake. You need to understand what is at stake. We need to sacrifice much more than words. We need to sacrifice much more than words. We need to sacrifice than simply just saying, no, we support you. We support you in the comfort of your living rooms. We support you just looking on social media. I talk, you even close your phones and you put them away. More has to be done. More has to be done. More has to be done, and more has to be done by everyone. Don't be mediocre. Don't be content with the little that you are doing. Just the little that you are doing. Barely surviving. Barely doing the minimum. Doing just the minimum. Doing the minimum. I'm not seeing that fighting spirit in people. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing that edge, that strong passion to fight. I'm not seeing it. I am not seeing it. Zambians, I'm not seeing it. And that's why I'm talking now. I am talking now, to express my disappointment that a lot of us seem to be very casual in the way that we are looking at things. And some of you have got this imagination that, no, people will rise. Which people will rise when you are sitting in the comfort of your sitting room? Which people will rise? Which people will rise when you are just sitting in the comfort of your sitting room? And people will rise. Which people are going to rise? Which people are going to rise? Which people are going to rise? You tell me. You are sitting in the comfort of your home, in the comfort of your living room, and you are going about with your business and doing just the minimum, doing just the minimum to survive, just the minimum to be seen, to say no. He's a politician, he's an opposition, just the minimum. Just the minimum. And you are even scared to be arrested. You are even scared to be arrested. And you are also holding on to your little resources. I've been telling people that these little resources that you protect, Hakainde Hichilema will take them away. Hakainde Hichilema will take them away. Here are your properties, they are being grabbed. Your vehicles are being grabbed, houses are being grabbed, your bank accounts are being seized. And you are still being selfish. Bakesa afipoka, baka mitwana na kufifungo. Tamwakashile nenda la machine. With this selfishness that you are continuing to have. Yeah? Because you are all pretending what tamkwe tempie. Imwe. Umule kalifyo mtima lekeni mievelepo. Lekeni mievelepo. Some people are thinking, no, Tayali, whatever. No. I'm actually struggling. I want to tell you that. I'm struggling and I'm moving out of, this place, because, you can't sustain it with little money that you are making out of, this and that. You can't. This fight is big. You need to realize that. It's not going to be easy. Hakainde Hichilema is not going to let go of power just like that. He's not just because some of us, we are talking on social media like that, and others are doing whatever. You issue a statement, you go to sleep. And you think you can get power like that. You think people will just come and people will rise and then they say, oh yeah, it's Chilufya Tayali now, let's put him there. No. It can't happen. It won't happen. Revolutions don't happen like that. Revolutions are planned. Revolutions are executed. Revolutions are planned. Revolutions are executed. They don't just happen like in Nimfula. from nowhere, rain season. No. There must be some deliberate action. There must be some planning that is supposed to be done. You think you are going to have to get power from Hakainde Hichilema just like this? This man is ruthless and he doesn't care. He doesn't care what whoever is saying. He just doesn't care. He has resolved is to arrest, throw in jail. Arrest, throw in jail. It is an expedition to arrest all those that are speaking, opposite to whatever is doing. All the dissenting views, all those people who are opposing his government are going to be picked, they are going to be thrown in. And yes, they can only manage if many of you are being cowards. If many of you are being cowards, if many of you are, you are fighting, yes, they will succeed. But if many of you stand up and say no, if many of you are willing to put in whatever you can to make sure that things move, then we can succeed. Otherwise, if you mulech Steph, Palasti, tukaisanga turela street. Because with the way things, of course, me, I'm not coming home. Of course, I'm not coming home. So, but Palasti, you with the situation as it is, you might end up just being on the street. I would rather naingira katushinga ninchite abu driving an Uber or something like that. But I'm not coming back home, that's for sure. That's for sure. But unfortunately, I mean, many Zambians are going to be suffering. Many Zambians are going to be suffering. We are doing what we are doing for our country. I would have also compromised myself. I would have just continued with my, being cool and whatever. Not like this, you move from one country to the other, where you are now measuring to say, I'm telling you, JJ, look at what has happened to JJ. Look at what is happening to JJ. And I woke up and I'm scanning through social media. I mean, it's quiet. It's business as usual. How can you accept what is happening to JJ? How can you accept what is happening to JJ? How can people be quiet? How can you go to sleep? How can you go to sleep? Whiskey, and you are sleeping. But look at what is happening to JJ. How can you accept that nonsense? How can you accept the nonsense that, Edith Nawakwi, that senior citizen, she's thrown inside and, it's business as usual. It's business as usual. But Brebna Changala has been a civil activist for a long time. Brebna Changala is a senior citizen, thrown in. It's business as usual. Maureen Mawonga, thrown in. It's business as usual. Munia Zulu, thrown in. It's business as usual. So, what will stop them from picking another person? What will stop from picking them another person? We are giving them encouragement. We are giving Hakainde Hichilema encouragement by the way we are approaching things with the lukewarm attitude. We are giving them strength because you are even weakening people who are supposed to be in stronger position. You are weakening me. I'm supposed to be in a stronger position by the fact that I'm out of this country. I'm out of Zambia. I'm supposed to be in a stronger position. Because I can speak out. I can say, I can exercise freedom of expression, at least, to responsible position, to responsible levels. I can exercise that, which I cannot do in my country. I'm taking it that being out here is a blessing in disguise because I can speak out on issues, things that I cannot say when I'm in Zambia. That is why I'm not in Zambia. That is why I am not in prison. Me, I'm not scared of being in prison. How many times have I been arrested? Did you hear me? Tayali is seeking the cells. Did you hear me? Tayali nothing cells. I don't. Of course, others are different. I mean, I can't expect that everyone will be the same. Others, you know, their bodies are sensitive and everything. But for me, forget it. For me, prison is just another place where, I mean, I would be. It's not an issue. But then I would not be able to speak out. I would not be able to, you know, to help in bringing out information. I would not be able to do it. And being here, I'm supposed to be in a stronger position. But you are making me weak. Even you people, especially those of you who make pledges. No, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and you don't do it. You don't know what predicaments you put me in. You don't know. You don't know what predicaments you put me in. You are making me weak. At the end of the day, I mean, I might succumb. At the end of the day, I might succumb. You are very I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed. The attitude, I'm complaining about the attitude of those who are supposed to be fighting Hakainde Hichilema. Hakainde Hichilema has gone in full gear. He's brutal. He's dictatorial. He just doesn't care. And Imwe, you are being scared. Imwe, you are being selfish. Imwe, you are trying to protect yourselves. Oh. Kosenipo. Anyway, I don't even know what I've said here. I don't even know what I've said. I just wanted to express my frustration. I just wanted to express my frustration. Today has been a very bad day for me. It has been a very bad day. Today it has been very bad, and I'm putting it on record. And I wish I could call out some of these names. Some of you can be very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Anyway, let me continue packing. My flight is in about 7 hours. 7 hours I'll be flying. I have to come to Africa. Around here, accommodation is not here. It's not easy. Accommodation is not easy. But anyway, let's see what happens. For now, I've just put it on record that I'm frustrated, so that one day I can remember to say, that day was very bad. But anyway, bye.